So in this video, we're going to take a look at the Legends Gamer Mini by AtGames. The price on this is $130. I'll leave a link in the description below with current pricing and more info. But this is a one-player arcade stick, and it's a smaller version of their Legends Gamer. It's got 100 built-in games, but we'll definitely be adding more. Nice thing is it does have pause, rewind, save, and load functionality on most games. I don't think it works on all of them. It also has Wi-Fi, Ethernet, and Bluetooth support. You're also going to get access to ArcadeNet and BYOG. Nice thing is this one does come with a rechargeable battery, so you should be able to use this without any wires. USB-A to USB-A cable, micro USB cable, USB wall adapter, about the shortest HDMI cable I've ever seen. The little hockey puck that you're going to be connecting to your internet. You can see it's got Ethernet, HDMI, USB 3 port, micro USB port, and it looks like what is a sync button. And then of course, an instruction manual. Okay, this is actually a little bit larger than I thought it would be. It definitely looks like a shrunk down version of the control deck on the Legends Ultimate, which I'm okay with. I actually kind of like it. You've also got holes on the side for pinball buttons if you want to add those. I doubt I would use the pinball buttons, considering I'm going to get the Legends pinball, but it's good that they give you that option. Even the power button looks the same, plus you've got the menu button, player 1 and rewind buttons as well. And besides looking like the control deck from the Legends Ultimate, it feels very similar. There on the back is where you can plug in the power, USB, and control bus. I gotta say, the stick's nice and clicky. Buttons feel like really good quality as well. Very similar to the Legends Ultimate. It's also got some chrome trim there around the edges. Overall, the build quality on this actually feels really nice. So now that you know what's included in the box, I'm gonna go ahead and get this connected, show you what the software looks like. I'm also gonna test this out for a couple days and see how the games play. Plus I wanna see if I can add my own games. One thing they do recommend is charging this up before you use it, and they're saying it takes about 5 hours, so yeah, that seems like a really long time. So to get this set up, you're just going to want to hook up the hockey puck to a TV with the HDMI cable, use the micro USB adapter to power it up. Then once you turn on the arcade stick or control deck, press and hold on the home menu button for about 3 seconds until the LED indicator light starts flashing, and then you press the pairing button on the hockey puck. So if you're familiar with other AtGames products, such as the Legends Ultimate or other Legends Gamer devices, you'll see it's basically the same software you're gonna get on the Mini. You just have less built-in games. It gives you plenty of things to customize in the settings, even though Attract mode doesn't seem to be working on mine for some reason. But you can use this arcade stick without internet connection, which is nice, but in order to use Add-on X, which is what I'm probably gonna use the most, you have to log into your ArcadeNet account. That way they can track your every move, otherwise you're not gonna be able to use your games on a USB stick. So yeah, that's sort of annoying. By the way, as far as I know, you can only use the USB port on the back of the little hockey puck to add extra games, not on the actual control deck. I believe that's only used for connecting to devices such as your PC. I didn't really have much luck connecting this to some of my consoles. I tried Xbox Series X, PS5, Switch, PS3. I even tried my PlayStation Classic and still no luck. Now, I don't know, maybe there's just something I'm missing or something I'm not aware of. Yeah, I didn't have much luck. In my opinion, their ArcadeNet service is not really worth it. Even if they give you a free trial, there's just not that many games and hardly any games that I would play, but maybe some people would like it. I just think the Add-on X is the main reason to get something like this. Or there's also CoinOps X, which is pretty much the same thing, but it moves slower. And I'm not jumping through hoops to try to use it now that they did an update. So yeah, I'll probably just use Add-on X, which cycles through the games faster anyways. Surprisingly, lag on this is pretty minimal. You don't even really notice it. Even after hooking it up to my home theater receiver that has an HDMI switch, I still didn't really notice any lag. So far, I really like the gameplay on this and the responsiveness of the buttons and stick. Another thing I'll mention is it was pretty easy to move it from one TV to another, but I did have to sync the control deck to the puck again. I don't know, it's like it just forgot that it was connected, which isn't great, but at least it only takes a second to do. I also don't see anywhere in the software that shows battery life, but at least on the control deck, they do have a little light that comes on right next to the power button. There's also no backlit buttons on this, so it's going to be a little harder to use once you turn the lights off, but that probably would just run the battery down anyways. And I'm sure you could probably swap these out with different buttons, but then you're going to be spending more money on it, so it's sort of up to you. Here's a quick size comparison between a Pandora Box arcade stick and then also next to the 8BitDo arcade stick that just came out recently. So after testing this out for a while, this arcade system is definitely a little bit different than what you're going to get from a Pandora Box arcade, and a lot different from what you're going to get from the 8BitDo arcade stick. I even think the built-in games on a Pandora's Box has better selection than what comes on the Legends Gamer Mini. Oh, and one thing I forgot to mention, there is no built-in speaker on the Legends Gamer Mini, but the fact that you can add your own games on a USB flash drive, not to mention all the other features that are available with the AtGames software. I think the software is a little more refined on the Legends Gamer Mini, and I just love how you can rewind on most games. You've also got save states to jump right back into the same spot from your previous time playing. It just makes it the best arcade stick for me, and I think it's a great way to play those retro games that I grew up with. And even though these are older games, the resolution looks really good, even on my 75-inch 4K TV. And most games are going to have bezel art, so you don't have to worry about it stretching the games and looking all kind of messed up. Here's some quick game footage just to give you an idea of what it looks like.
Climbs on the top rope.
So if you've made it this far into the video, you may want to say thanks by subscribing, and don't forget to give a thumbs up if this video was helpful. This is Brian from Fishbee Productions. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.